One of the most commonly used filters is a polarizing filter. It's used to control reflections and other polarized light sources, and it's used for both stills and motion. I'm going to start out doing a couple of shots without it so you see what things look like. There are no filters on the lens here. That's without a polarizing filter. I have now placed a polarizing filter on the camera. So this is with a polarizing filter. Now, of course, the polarizer can be oriented in different directions. So you will see the sky changing. All I'm doing here is turning the polarizer. See how the sky is getting darker, the trees are standing out more, lighter. Let's come back down, and now let's see what it does with the glass. See how we get more or fewer reflections because the glass polarizes light. We can eliminate reflections completely there, and that's actually fairly polarized. Of course, one of the interesting things about glass is everything depends on the orientation of the filter and of the glass. So now the camera is shaking a little as I'm turning the polarizer, but you can see that first we get a reflection here and none here. Then if I turn the polarizer 90 degrees, we have a reflection here, but none here. This is also being shot without a polarizing filter. No polarizing filter on this. Now, you may think that there's not a whole lot to be polarized in this shot. However, see how the reflections, the highlight reflections in the leaves change completely depending on the orientation of the polarizer. You can see my fingers coming in occasionally. I'll keep rotating. Now we'll zoom in. See how now we have reflections. Now a lot of the reflections go away. Let's get in really close on the leaves. I'm turning the polarizer. See how some of those reflections just vanish or come right back. Not to mention these leaves. There we maximize the reflection. There we take it away. And of course, when we get rid of the reflections, it makes the color that much richer. And one last reflection to look at. As you can see, we can completely remove that reflection in the glass depending on the angle that we're looking at. Now, if I change the angle a little bit, I'm not going to be able to remove it nearly as well. That's the most that I can remove it there, but as I come around, there's a sweet spot where if we're at the exact angle, that reflection can be removed.